Welcome once again. Yeah, now. Welcome once again to Unboxing Unscripted, Unfiltered, and we have another Italian brand to unbox. I don't think I need a knife for this one. And you can see by the sticker, it came from our dear friends from Venezianico. Those beautiful Italians that are trying very, very hard to be artistic. Well, they are kind of artistic in a way. Not trying so too hard, but they are trying. If they're not trying, then why are we not? Why are they making watches? They're not trying. So they're making watches. They're not just trying. Not that simple. Let's go. Here's the box, and as you've been seeing this unboxing, you probably may know that in the next few days, this is going into pre-order. It's a watch that may look familiar, but it's now coming in a very much more desirable package. And well, not the package that you're seeing here, but I mean the case size is much more desirable, especially for this watch pack. Look at that. It's the immediate impact of unboxing these watches from Venezianico is really one of the highlights of our unboxings as well. Now let's remove this thing there. And there you go. Wow. It never gets old. It never gets tired, my guys. I like these tungsten bezels, and this is probably the 8th or how many tungsten bezels have we unboxed from Venezianico already? But it never gets old. That really, really nice and brilliant bezel is simply stunning. If this is the first time that you're unboxing a Venezianico, it always is a treat. It's always a celebration in a way. Let's take out this. Okay, now the celebration is being halted right now. It's being hindered because of these plastic wraps. There you go. And look at that bracelet too. Look at that bracelet. That bracelet. No, I think this is the first time that I've seen this. This is not the Konobu concept. What is it? I forgot about. I forgot the name of this bracelet, but they have a particular name for this. But I have only handled the 22mm version of this, but this one is much more desirable for me and for my really small wrist. Again, my wrist is 6¼ inch, so you know that around 40-41, that's my max watch that really fits my wrist. But I'm stubborn, and I still wear watches even up to 44mm G-Shocks, of course. Some people say that those don't count, but they do count a little bit. But the highlight here, we're not talking about G-Shock, guys. We're talking about Venezianico, this Italian brand. Okay, really nice. It's still the same feel that we have when it comes to unscrewing that crown. But notice here, this is the Venezianico Nereide Aureo, and this one is smaller than the previous version that I reviewed, and that one has a date complication and this one doesn't, which is even more desirable for me. And this one will really fit my wrist very, very nicely. This comes at a 39mm. I think it's a 39mm case, and this is here the bezel. Yes, it has the clicks. It's a little dampened though. Okay, that may be negative for this one, but let's be honest there. I like my clicks a little bit crisper, and this one has that dampened feel to it, and I think that's a negative. Let's put it that way. Let's be honest. That's a negative. I would prefer a little bit crisper on that bezel. But man, that polished bezel is really something. You could see my face there. You could see, you could see my nostrils. Where is it now? I don't. There you go. You could see my nostrils there. Oh, my viewers, you're going to suffer and see my nose here. Anyway, now let's put it on my wrist. Let's remove our concept, our prototype watch there, the Flux Quadras. A little bit of a plug there. But before we go to our wrist shot, let me just remind you that these videos are brought to you by Kunuku Coffee Roasters. Unintentionally and deliberately, I'm telling you that so that I can get more free coffee if ever that happens. But they are unintentional sponsors of this this video because they never told me to promote their brand, but I always do because they're really good coffee, handcrafted coffee only here in Aruba. You got to believe it, and I guarantee the satisfaction if you're ever here in Aruba and buy one. Anyway, so let's take this and put it on my wrist. Okay, I haven't resized it yet, obviously. Come on, guys, you've got to be reasonable here. I'm not going to resize it right in front of you. It's going to take much more time, but you can see there, look at that. That really fits small wrists, and it's relatively thinner. I wasn't expecting it to be thinner this time around, but maybe they did something with the thickness there too. Normally these Nereides are a little bit thicker, even if they were at the 39 millimeter diameter. And of course at the back, let's peel off that back also. There we are. Come on, get out. There we go. And oops, sorry. And you know how Venezianico really likes to decorate their case backs, and this one is no different. That's a cathedral shot there from inside, and yeah, I mean, this is a really good watch. I think this is going to stay in the collection a little bit longer than expected because it really fits my wrist. Look at that. Look at that. Very, very nice proportions. Nice taper on the bracelet also. This is the first time I think I've handled these newer bracelets at a 20 millimeter size, and I think that's a 16 or maybe an 18, 20, and maybe 16 millimeter taper right there. Very, very nice. Okay, so comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this new Aureo Nereide 39. I think it's a 39 millimeter. Is it 39 or 38? And it feels like a 39 millimeter to me. And this is one of those stunning dials. And I forgot to mention, this is an actual 24 karat dial. Of course, that's electroplated. That's not pure 24 karat gold. Now that would be insane, and probably the price would be insane. But this is still, nevertheless, a 24 karat gold dial. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this new Nereide Aureo.